Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. So, woo, happy Thursday to everybody. How's everybody doing? Hello, Chris. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I had a little bit of technical difficulty with my tripod this morning, you guys. So, if I look a little shaky, that's the reason. Hello, S. Smith 970. I'm going to give everyone a couple of minutes because I didn't announce what time I was coming on today. So I'll wait just a couple seconds. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just another moment and we're going to get started. I'll tell you guys about my day so far and my week. Hang in there 1 second. While we're waiting, please invite your followers. Please, thank you so much for the heart love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let them know that Lady V's on. We're going to be talking about anxiety. Anxiety. Now, for a lot of us that are, we're really outgoing people think, okay, they probably don't suffer from anxiety. But I want to let you know, Lady V myself, I do suffer from anxiety. It is no joke. One of the things I'll talk about in terms of anxiety is just for me, my fear of flying. Well, my job requires that I fly 25 to 50% of every single month. So that means 2 weeks out of the month, sometimes a little bit more, I'm on a plane and I'm in the air. But I have, it's so annoying, guys. It takes me like 2 days to get my mind ready to get on the plane and be ready to fly and do what I need to do. And I love to go, which is the funny thing. I absolutely love to go. I love to see new places. I want to travel. That's my dream. How does that work when you have anxiety? Well, you keep pushing through it. There's a blog I just wrote. I wrote it earlier this week, so you guys have to go to my website and check it out. My website is ladyvspeaks.com, and on the left side you're going to see a list of the blogs that I've written, and this one is called Inside Out Works, and here's why. So many of you have seen the Disney movie that was out called Inside Out, and it was about a little girl named Riley, and Riley had all these, thank you so much, Chris. Riley had all these little people that were basically running a full production on the inside, which was driving what happens on the outside. So it got me to thinking, which I'm just that person. I absolutely love to, I can turn a movie into a lesson. I can write a blog on, if I like the movie, I promise you I can figure out a way to turn it into sales. I can let it apply to life. There is no way that I can't make it applicable till our everyday life. So I wrote this blog because for me, I took the time to name who would my people be? What is my production cast on the inside? And one of the people that are on the inside that is really, really active, more than I prefer they would be, is anxiety. Anxiety is always worried, always concerned about things that I can't control. Here's the thing. If a flight goes down, I have no control over that. If I get in a car accident, I have no control over that. If I lose my job tomorrow, that I don't have control over. None of those things, including when I die, I have no control over that either. So it's funny how anxiety works, because you think about all those things that you really don't run, and it's easier said than done to say, just relax. You can't, there's nothing you can do about it. It's not that easy. So for me, I continue to push past that. That's why I keep my job. I love what I do. I serve as a growth strategist. We open new markets. It aligns with me for what my brand is and who I am as a person. Some of the typical calls that I get from people and from companies are, talk to me about what's going on with my staff. Talk to me about, the growth that we're having. How do we get everyone to align with us? These are the type of things and the type of calls that Lady V gets, on a regular basis. And I love to go. Just last week, as you know, I was in Iowa all last week. So I flew. That meant I took 2 planes. Think about what I told you, flying anxiety, just one of the ways. But I took 2 planes to go to Iowa, 2 to get home. This Sunday, I'll fly from here to Atlanta, from Atlanta to Vegas, and then from Vegas back to Atlanta from Atlanta back to Norfolk, and then literally the next day I'll get on a plane to Dallas. So when I say anxiety is no joke, it isn't. But I choose to not let it stop me. I choose to not let it stop me. Thank you so much, sis. I won't let that stop what I have to do and what I need to do in my life and grow. So check out my blog. Send some comments. Tell me what you think about it. Share it, because I think we all have little people on the inside that are running the show. And whether we name them or not, that's up to you. It was easier for me to name them, because that way I know which ones maybe need a new home or who I need to switch out. So, or who needs to come forward a little bit more. You know, sometimes there's other things inside that they need to come forward. So I talk about that in my blog. Check it out. One of the other ways that I combat anxiety is I continue to push past what I'm comfortable doing. And for me, Periscope, this isn't my baby yet. I'm not in love with Periscope yet, but I love you guys that come on, and I appreciate the heart love. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. But this isn't a discomfort zone. So I continue to do those things that I'm not comfortable with. I continue to do those things that I may not be familiar with. This was that year for me for stretching. I'm not going to let anything stop what I need to do to move forward. Nothing. I will just keep pushing. So one of the things I did this year, I designed my own website. Not because I'm a web designer, not because I'm great at it, but because I don't know how to do it. So let me just get some exposure to it. You know, one day when the bank accounts shift a little bit more, then maybe I'll pay someone to do it. But for now, I designed it myself so that I could make sure it still represents me and who I am. I'm a colorful person. Vibrant. I love colors, and I don't like a lot of distractions going on the sidelines, and so my website is very clean for that, and that's for a reason. The other thing I want to talk to you about is the Spotlight Conference. Here's another discomfort zone, right? Most people say, well, I haven't written a book yet. I haven't done this yet. I haven't done that. Spotlight's not for me. Well, Nikki Woods would tell you that it is for you. It is for you. The people and the team that has been assembled in order to bless each of us on March 19th it's bananas. I don't have a better way to put it. It's bananas. So it's March 19th. It's in Dallas. There's still time for you to get there. There are still tickets available, so please think about that. Spotlight Conference 2016. That's Nikki Woods Media. That's April Franks Hunt. That's Ebony Combs. That's Niecy Black. I mean, these are amazing women who are beasting it out in their own spaces and in their own right, and they're not allowing fear to get in the way. So no, everything may not go exactly the way we want it to, but that shouldn't stop us from still going forward. So I really do hope that you will consider being a part of Spotlight 2016. You can get your tickets. You can find me on all social media platforms. I'm on Twitter at Vonchetta. I'm on Facebook at Vonchetta. I'm on Instagram as Vonchetta. LinkedIn, Vonchetta. My profiles are all public. So guys, send me an invite. Connect with me. Inbox me. If you have questions, comments, you know, don't hesitate to share that. But that's what this time is all about. I really can't allow anything to stop me, no matter how much fear I feel in my heart, no matter how much, no matter how anxious I get. And guys, you should see it. I mean, usually the 2 nights before I fly, I don't sleep. So, you know, today's Thursday. I fly on Sunday. So doesn't matter. I pray, I do all of that, but I still struggle with it. But I still choose to move forward. And so I'm going to encourage you to do the same. It's okay to not be comfortable. It's okay that it doesn't feel good. All of that is okay. Thank you, Maisha35. Thank you so much. It's okay. And just keep stretching. That's right. The right way to travel, more faith. You got to keep it. It's important. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Spotlight 2016. You need to get in the room. It's all about getting in the room. And that's not just there, but that's in anything in life. I'm also an ambassador for the Career Engineer Network, and it is always about get in the room. You got to get in the room, and you got to build those real relationships. Just to tie a couple of things together. You like my little hand motion here? To tie a couple of things together, I met Nikki Woods through the Career Engineer. I've not flown since 1999. Get your tickets for Spotlight. I know, right? See, you're going to be like me. See, call me. We'll be moral support for each other. But I met Nikki Woods through Good Morning Career Engineer. You're up early for being up so late during your night owl show. Bless the DJ. Good morning. Thank you for joining. So one of the things I was talking about, relationship, right? I met Nikki Woods through the Career Engineer. And it's important that you understand where that connection comes from, because that was years ago. I first met her, I used to hear about Nikki on the radio. I knew nothing of all this globalization that came with Nikki. Like, I knew about the Tom Joyner Morning Show. I knew she was the executive producer for that. But how I really got to know Nikki came and she was a keynote for our conference, the summit that we do, and we do it once a year. It's in October this year in Virginia Beach, small plug. But it's in October in Virginia Beach on the ocean front. Nikki came into town and she shared some amazing things. And I kept in touch with her over the years. So it didn't develop overnight. And so in 2016, be able to say she chose me, absolutely I can. To in 2016 be able to say that Nikki selected me as one of her global ambassadors, that's huge. And it's about relationship. It's because I put myself out there. It's because I showed up. It's because I did the work. It's because I had a relationship and I nurture my relationships. I protect them. You have to do that. So that's all those doors opened from this little woman who's here in Virginia Beach, who I think she might be, Francina, how tall are you? I think she might be 5'4", and I'm thinking I'm giving her some height, because she is this little mighty woman of faith that just, there's nothing she can't do. How tall are you? You can laugh all you want. You haven't told me how tall you are. So, thank you. That's right, living my life debt free. 5'2" on a good day. That's what I say. I figure I was giving her some height here. But I'm so grateful. I'm grateful. And so I will continue to stretch through 5'3". You are not. I'm going to continue to stretch, and I want you to stretch with me and get some support people around you. We don't get here by ourselves. So we have to take people with us. We have to have accountability partners. We have to have those people that are going to ask those tough questions. We have to have all that. It's necessary. So I've rambled a lot, but I hope that you hear my heart. Anxiety is real. It is a struggle. It's a struggle. That's right, Francina. Take the people with you. You know, Chris. Yes. So just continue to push past, right? There's some people that don't do crowds. There's some people that is scared of public speaking. There's some people that are scared of germs. Whatever it is, just keep pushing, okay? So happy Thursday. Thank you for joining. Share my broadcast. So I'm working on a YouTube channel, guys. It's still pretty boring. I just have videos up there. So it's still Vonchetta on YouTube, but I'm going to get there. That's right. Don't get anxious, get prepared. I say that a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Please follow everyone that's been a part of my broadcast today. These are people that I really believe in. The Career Engineer, that's right. The Career Engineer, Living My Life Debt-Free, The Right Way to Travel. That is the only travel agency I use, period, point blank, with the exception of the one that my company has to use. I haven't figured out a way to get her on my corporate side yet, but, I'm still keeping my eyes open. So, Lady V, thank you for sharing with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great Thursday. Push yourself. It's okay. Hugs. I will give everybody hugs. So have a good day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, Maisha. Thank you for joining. Talk to you later. Bye.